Good. So last two sections, meetings, what did you learn? What was the take back home? The last meeting, at least the last meeting. You had two workshops. What was the take home? The attitude, is that what matters? To reach the altitude. Okay. That was the one. And second, we had another workshop also. What was that?
Size, complain, compare yourself to people.
Yeah, that's one. And we had another workshop by DTM Koteshwaran on table topics. So what did you learn from the table topics workshop?
അവിടെ വയ്ക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല ചാർജ്
They gave you a lot of tips on what you need to say, how you should behave, what you should think. Yeah. Listen carefully to the topic.
Agree or disagree?
Yeah, agree or disagree, you should make a stand. So all these things you are learning. And today we are having another wonderful DTM, Dr. Shandi. She will be also giving a wonderful workshop. Just to proceed on a thought, have you heard the phrase, think out of the box?
Yes.
What does that indicate? What do you mean by think out of the box? Yes, think differently. Yeah, you have to have your unique style. Have anybody of you heard about Alibaba? What is it about?
It is a Chinese website.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Chinese website. And who is the founder of Alibaba? Any guesses? Just guess. It's a famous name. Jack Ma. Jack Ma is the founder of Alibaba. So he was, if you see his profile, it's very interesting to read his profile. In his primary school itself, he failed 3 times. In high school, he failed 2 times. And again, after entering into the college, again he had failures. Then again, applying for a job, he was rejected 30 times. Not even 1, 2, 30 times he was rejected. But he didn't stop there. He had his failures, and then he came out of it. Once he went to States in 1995, he noticed that for Chinese products, there is no much advertisement in the web. That is how he came up with the different idea of starting a Chinese-based retailing website. And he was successful in that. Until that point of time, there was nobody into that venture. So he started something differently. And who knows, there will be many more Jack Ma from the world. So, with this small thought, let us proceed to our business session. To conduct our today's business session, I will call the assistant YLP coordinator, Manoj Krishnan, to the podium.
Dear fellow Toastmasters, fellow guests, and my dear youth leaders, warm good evening to you all. Yeah, so today we are stepping onwards the 4th session of this youth leadership program, and I can see a lot of smiling and confident faces from the nervous faces which you see 3-4 sessions back. So congratulations to each one of you, and I have been hearing many icebreaker speeches since last 3 sessions. The one thing I noticed from your speeches is, unlike our generation, who were very happy to get a job, getting a salary and sending it to home, I can see many of our youth leaders expressed their willingness to start their own business. Or I heard one gentleman wanted to start a luxury car company, and another youth leader, she wanted to start a architectural firm. So just a small thought, we can see a lot of innovative companies in our world, which are started in America or in other those kind of countries. So the people like many of us, we are living in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, or those kind of countries. There are no much companies, those kind of innovative companies, not being started. So do you have any idea why the number of companies in America is more and it is less in India or in Pakistan? Any thoughts?
Most of the smart people in India are going to other countries.
Yeah, that is one of the reason. But even there is a reason behind even that reason. There is a reason behind that one. The most important reason is something called social responsibility. Social responsibility or something called civic sense. Most of the people like in India or even in Pakistan or whatever in our countries, even if we see somebody is throwing a trash near the road, we are not bothered, right? And there are a lot of problems in our country. We are not bothered. We want to fill our pockets. For that, we are even ready to go to anywhere in the world. And we are not at all bothered to our society, the well-being of our society. We are not at all bothered to the prosperity of our country, right? So as our president, Mr. Roshan Patrick told, the Jack Ma, he was so concerned about the Chinese products are not being advertised in the web space. So he wanted to come out of that problem with a new solution. Then Alibaba was created, right? Similarly, Elon Musk, he was concerned about emissions of the conservation, the normal cars. So he come out of with a solution that then Tesla was created, right? So we all need to look around and speak up, know our responsibility, be it not throwing a trash on near the road, be it driving properly, or be it finding a solution to a problem. We also need to be more social responsible people. So that is also one of the main motive of this youth leadership program. You can see many of our uncles like Toastmaster Sabu uncle or Shivadas uncle or Manoj uncle. They all, they can simply sit at home and relax. But they started with their social commitment that they wanted to nurture many leaders from our own society. So like that, we as a youth leaders, I request everybody to think out of the box again, as our president mentioned, and to come up with a new solution to our problems. We get a lot of solutions to our problems. The solutions becomes ideas. The ideas becomes innovation. Innovation becomes new companies, and people like you become the leaders of those companies. So wish you all the best. With this, I would like to invite our chief coordinator of today, Toastmaster Sabu Uncle, to introduce the youth leader of the day. Please.
Good evening, youth leaders. Good evening. I'm going to do a practice that I explained the space because of that. Ready? Ready? No. Yeah, that's it. So, what are the points I have? I will convey with you in the last session. Now, I will directly call our president. Who is our president? Loud. Who is our president? Siddharth. Who is our president? Siddharth Manoj. Okay, I would like to call our president on the stage. So the thing is that today is the last day of his. So today we have an election. So new president will come for the youth leadership program. With this program today on, means tomorrow onwards, we will have a new president. Maybe somebody from your side. You will decide, right? So okay, Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, Sabha, for the amazing introduction. So, today's meeting has started with warm heart, with the inspirational stuff that our Toastmasters said. So, do you think that the meeting has started with energy? Yes. Yes. So, today is our fourth meeting, and on our last session, I had said that this is the point of success and this is where we are. The Toastmasters have successfully managed to make us climb one more step. Is that right? Yes. And are you ready for today's warm-up session? Yes. Icebreakers, table topics, all are going to be professional like the last meeting. So I don't want to say anything else. Let's get into the meeting. So let me invite our youth leader of the day onto the stage.
That secretary call. Please submit
Okay.
it.
Before that, let's call our secretary to say the minutes of the last meeting.
Periyar Toastmasters International Minutes of Meeting number 3 held on 24th November 2023. Youth leader Kanwar Tahar called the meeting to order at 4 p.m. to read out the mission statement of Toastmasters International. The President, T.M. Roshan Patrick, welcomed all the members and guests. The President gave a very inspiring message about a few things that we should avoid, like the three C's: complaining, comparing, and criticizing, and spoke about it briefly and in a professional manner. He then introduced YLP co-coordinator T.M. Sabha. He gave a very inspiring speech about the growth of wisdom. He then welcomed T.M. Manoj Krishnan to welcome our YLP president, Periyar to call the secretary to lead out the previous meeting from London. The president also introduced the youth leader of the day as youth leader Muhammad Afan Uzair. The youth leader had told the team, work hard in silence and let your success be your words. He spoke about it briefly and in a professional way. Youth leader of the day introduced the assignments. General evaluators, youth leader Mohammed Shalin, TD Masters as youth leader Sujan Reddy and youth leader Vishnu. The grammarian and board master as youth leader Asma Suhan introduced the word of the day as eloquent. Our counter as youth leader is Zandra Hakim, timer youth leader Rosella Obiang, board counter as youth leader Zul. The first session was introduction to table topics by Deacon Patiswara. There were 10 prepared icebreaker speeches. The next workshop was Your Attitude Determines Your Attitude by Deacon Mural Krishnan and spoke about it briefly and in a professional way. Youth leader Sujan Reddy and youth leader Johan Shinu conducted the table topic session in an entertaining and professional manner. In the table topic first session, there were 6 speakers, and in the second table topic, there were 5 speakers. The general evaluator, youth leader Mohammed Shalin, conducted a very constructive evaluation session. He introduced the team of evaluators as youth leader Siddharth Manoj to evaluate youth leader Desan Sima, youth leader Mary Fatima to evaluate youth leader Zula Hasya, youth leader Ashim Shah to evaluate youth leader Rehan Firoz, youth leader Kanwar Tahar to evaluate youth leader Adam Pro, youth leader Kanwar Tayyab to evaluate youth leader Janaki, youth leader Sujan Reddy to evaluate youth leader Satish, youth leader Zahra Mahmood to evaluate youth leader Joshi Kumar, youth leader Ramesh Ahmed Khan, youth leader Rehan Firoz, youth leader Muhammad Ali Khan to evaluate youth leader Sultan Ismail. The following were rewarded. Icebreaker speech, third place, youth leader Sultan Uthman, second place, youth leader Rohan Firoz, first place, youth leader Reza Nasima. Key speakers, third place, youth leader Ashim Shah, second place, youth leader Siddharth Manoj, first place, youth leader Abdul Majid Zubair. Best evaluated third place goes to youth leader Kanwar Tahar and Kanwar Tayyab, second place, youth leader Ashim Shah, and first place, youth leader Siddharth Manoj. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for the minutes of the meeting. So, first of all, I want to thank all the Toastmasters for giving me this opportunity to become the president and to experience how it is like to be a leader of a community. It was very inspiring for me, but now the crown is on the table. It is for one of you, and you have made it. So, are you all excited for the voting session today? Yes. Okay. Now I would like to invite our youth leader of the day into the podium. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer, for such an elevating and encouraging introduction. Dear Presiding Officer, fellow youth leaders, and Toastmasters, and distinguished
A warm good evening to you all.
Good
Dear fellow youth leaders, let us begin our today's session with a story of a lady who believed in herself and didn't let her failures stop her. She moved to Portugal after her mother died. She was a jobless, lone parent and poor as possible to be in modern Britain. But she continued to write in cafes with her daughter Jessica sleeping next to her. After her book got rejected 12 times, finally it got rejected, it got accepted after endless hard work and had paid off. The book got accepted by a publisher in London. Her books have since sold more than 450 million copies around the world and won innumerable awards and been made into movies. All the Harry Potter fans might have guessed it, she's J.K. Rowling. Dear fellow youth leaders, she did not go from being nearly homeless to being the most popular author overnight. She went through years of hardship and a miserable life to get this great success. The best view of her life came after her hardest climb. We need to come out of our comfort zone and set challenging goals for ourselves. When we encounter setbacks, we need to see them as opportunities for growth and learning rather than failures. The next time you are facing challenges or a situation, we need to find that our best views will come after our hardest climb. With this note, I have a delicate team of assignees who will wisely guide us in building our today's meeting. I request you all to hold your applause until all the assignees are introduced. To keenly observe today's meetings, we have our General Evaluator, Youth Leader Humaira Fatima. I will introduce her later in the evaluation segment. May I request Youth Leader Humaira Fatima to acknowledge her presence and explain the role in brief.
My role as General Evaluator is to observe and evaluate everything within the activity and to clear constructive evaluation sessions with all involved. I will not normally practice complimentary practices and
Thank you, General Evaluator. To conduct the table topic segment,